Hey Libra, it's Zahara Stars with the Astrology and Tarot doing your March 2024 overview reading. I hope you're doing awesome. We are sending you positive vibes for all the best always. Thanks for joining me and my co-pilot, the magical teddy bear Romeo. He's just nothing but pure unconditional love. And he's sending you all of his unconditional love because he loves you no matter what. All right, he's here to give us a good juju. Keep it light, keep it fun. But the tarot is going to give us the messages for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and infuse the cards with Romeo's good juju. Give us your best, Romes. Ooh, I feel it. Yes. Awesomeness. We're going to go ahead and do all the decks here. Come on, Romes. Ooh, that's good stuff. By the way, keep in mind these are general. So check out your rising or your moon also for more additional messages. Ooh, that was a good one too. And also for a personal reading, you can text me at 818-839-1116. All right, you guys, let's get started on your overview reading and see what's to come for Libras, sun, moon, or rising for March of 2024. Only the most accurate messages, please. I'm going to start with my Astro Tarot deck. I'm reminding you guys that remember you're co-creating with the universe, and these are just the background of what the universe has coming in store for you, but you as a co-creator can always change it up. You have the power. It's your show. You're driving it. All right, let's take a look. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Whoa. What do we have here? Oh, we have the fifth house, activation of passion. Have you been feeling a little bit more passionate than usual? Have you been feeling like your creativity juices are flowing? If not, you will be in March. This indicates that you're going to be feeling a lot more passionate, a lot more creative, a lot more energy going into this area of your chart. It also means those of you that are involved with somebody could be experiencing more passion. It's also very good for love and relationships. So those of you that are looking, you have a possibility of meeting someone special. You're just going to be feeling more expressive overall. A lot more expressive, which is much more, which helps you attract. It's like magnetic energy coming through. We also got Saturn and structures. Ooh, Saturn's a stern, strict father that doesn't care about what you've done yesterday. He wants to know what you're doing today. So Saturn being the great teacher about building solid foundations and structures, this energy is going to be very important. A lot of you need to put your creative endeavors into action here. You need to build a formula, a plan, something. It doesn't matter. Saturn's about building the structure. So it could be anywhere from architecture to business to whatever. It doesn't really matter. But your focus is going to be on creative. And you know, it's funny because Saturn is in Pisces, which is about making your dreams come true, putting a solid structure to your big ideas and your plans. So this energy is really, really good. Now, if you're experiencing this restrictive part of Saturn, it usually keeps you blocked, restricted, or limited. And Saturn's about perfection. So you can find yourself being very perfection oriented. Like nothing's quite good enough. You just see flaws in everything. Your standards are a bit higher. You're really, really, really seeing things for what they are without all of the rose-colored glasses. Being very realistic in what you're doing as well. That energy could be coming through in March. Some of you could be already experiencing it. Some of you could be having it come up in the future. All right, we got Ceres, which is nurturing energy. Ceres is the goddess of agriculture. It's about nurturing, just like when you have a plant. You water it, you make sure the soil is right, and it gives you the best, most vibrant flowers or vegetables or whatever you're doing. Ceres is about nurturing yourself as well. And you got to make sure that you're giving yourself the right nutrients, the right things that your body needs, but nurturing and loving yourself as well to be the highest version of yourself. Self-love is truly authentic, and it's also helps you be more authentic, because when you love yourself, you're just true to yourself. And Ceres is about healing and nourishing and nurturing. So you're going to be having this energy come in anyway in March. I'm just giving you the general overview of it. It will be different for all of you as far as how specific, but it's telling me to nourish and nurture the relationships, yourself, the ones that are important, along with any creative projects you want to do, like nourishing, making sure they're on the right platform, whatever. Just setting up, planting the seeds in the right soil so that way the right stuff grows, including within yourself. What else do we have? We got Taurus, which I was talking about, cultivating prosperity. So again, with Sarah's, the nourishing, the making sure that you plant the seeds, the making sure that you, and in terms of manifestation, it's like you have an idea, you nourish it by constantly being positive and feeding it positive energy, visualizing it. You're feeding the visualization for it to mature into manifestation. But it's the same thing for all areas of your life, whether it's a business and you're putting in the work and you're nourishing it, you're putting in the energy, the time, the focus, you have the plan, planting seeds of those things that you want to cultivate. So it's about back to the planting seeds. A lot of you were already reaping the financial rewards, and now you're back to cultivation. What else do we have? And cultivation could be looking for a job, going out there, doing, whatever it may be. It's trying to cultivate your financial second house matters, which is the money that you earn or make. What else do we have? So we got the conjunction, which is awesome because this is an alliance. This is when the energies are working together in your favor, when you're in alignment, when you're in balance, when you are focused. This energy works to help you with little to no blockages or restrictions. All you have to do is just take the action, and it's pretty much fluid, okay? This is also about getting together with like minds, people that actually understand you, people that support you, people that encourage you, people that are on your side, people that are in alliance with you, okay? Birds of a feather flock together, right? That's the whole thing going on here. It's like you basically want to be around people that nourish you. And that's going to be coming through in March as energy. So you're going to be getting more nourishing energies, developing friendships that are close-knit, that are on the same trajectory you are, that are going to be supportive, working together, okay? All right. Oops. Hit my microphone, so that probably made some noise for you guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's get into the wisdom of the oracle. What messages do we have for Libras for March of 2024? I'm going to take it. Ooh, mending. Some of you could have had a falling out with someone, or this could be somebody coming back from your past, or this is a time period in March for you to mend relationships. Relationships are two-way streets. Everybody knows this. If somebody's not being supportive of you and not encouraging you, or not, being not someone that you feel good being around, then it's fine for you to let go of those relationships. But the ones that are important to you and that you value, it's important, again, with the Sarah's card and the conjunction card, to nourish those relationships. So March will be a great time that you're going to want to mend, reconnect. I'm going to break these down when I go into the tarot, which could tell you more about what particular area this might be. But because these are general readings, it's going to be different for all of you. And some of you may have had a falling out with a family member, some a friend, some maybe somebody, but you're going to be mending those relationships and those connections in March. Or wanting to and taking the initiative to, or others with you. What else do we have? So we got to the sea, which is getting to a place of mental calm. It's also taking a break from the outer world. It's also could be moving or traveling, okay? But I feel like you guys are going to be at a mental calm, a much more chill place than you've been for a while. And this is a good place for you to take a time out, reevaluate what you want in your life, where your life is going, who you have in your life, what you value, what's important to you, or even manifestation and creation, to take that time out to really focus on what it is that you're planning on doing or what it is you want to call into your space. It's indicating, especially these two together, as wanting to get to a place of calm and peace within your relationships and the people that matter to you as well. Some of you have moved away from some relationships that maybe you're going to be thinking about as well. What else do we have for Libra? So we got orphaned. Some of you have been feeling a little out on your own, alone, or perhaps somebody left you or betrayed you, or somebody let you down, or you just been feeling lonely. Okay? I'm going to clarify these to find out more specifically what this has been about, but take what resonates and what doesn't. These are general readings, but some of you have definitely been feeling a little lonely, a little on your own, a little alone, maybe even misunderstood, maybe even just, it's just a lot of different things, like I said, for a lot of different people where you feel like, but for some of you, it could be a major disappointment, a heartache, something of that matter as well. But because these are general, again, I have to keep saying this, it's going to be different for all of you. What else do we have for Libra? So we have an unfinished symphony. This could be a project you started that you're going to be going back to and restarting and finishing it. Some of you working in the music business or music industry. However, this is often a relationship of the past coming back, or a connection that started that never really isn't done. Basically isn't done, okay? The unfinished symphony indicates that for whatever reasons you separated, you haven't been able to get it moving, there's been blockages, maybe even during transits or experiences in their lives that have been blocking the two of you from getting together because it just wasn't the right time. Some of you have been feeling orphaned because this unfinished symphony hasn't been begun or been started or hasn't finished or it's coming back. I feel like a lot of you in March will be reconnecting and restarting this and mending it. Okay? I'm going to break it down to get more specifically about what it's about. But there's a relationship in your life that you're not in for whatever reason, and it's not finished. Maybe you have more work to do in the relationship to finish it out, or maybe it's something that needs to begin and flourish. I'll be more specific when I break it down. But again, when I do the specifics, it's not going to resonate with all of you because it's very specific. So take it how it resonates for you. You know who this unfinished symphony is. We got your soulmate. I think you guys got this last time too. You guys have a soulmate in your energy. A lot of you have clearly, and I'm going to go ahead and do the fork in the road as the last card, which is you're at a pivotal point where every decision you make matters. Not that it didn't before, but each choice that you make puts you on a different path. And you have these different paths to take. So your choices, this is the card of choosing wisely. So when it comes to the people in your life, the jobs, the relationships, the situations, you always have to choose wisely. But each choice that you make leads you on a different timeline, a different path. Okay? So that showing up has a lot to do with March. So make sure that you choose wisely in the things that you do. But your soulmate is showing up here in March, and some of you, it's an unfinished symphony. It's something you started that you just can't keep going, or you separated for whatever reason, or you've had a fight. There's an orphaned here, feeling like you're out on your own in the cold. The mending card is about mending relationships and doing what it takes, realizing relationships are two-way streets. There are two people that want to be happy, and both people deserve to be happy. So in relationships of any type, Um, you got to love yourself in it, and you have to love the other person in it. So let's, then at the bottom of that, we got the never ending story. All right, so some of you have been going round and round with this person, clearly. Okay, it's just been round and round and round and round. Um, or you keep hitting the same blockages. You keep hitting the same blockages, you keep hitting the same bricks, whatever it is. But there is a soulmate here. Now, remember, some of you have multiple people in your lives, and usually this does not relate to all of them. There is a specific person that you have an unfinished symphony with that you haven't started. Okay. Now, some of you may have moved away from this person. You've had a time out from this person. Okay. You've been feeling a little lonely about the situation, or vice versa. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. I'm going to use my vice versa on this one to clarify these. All right. Give us your magical juju, Romeo. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, feel that. Good stuff. All right, you guys. Tell me about the mending for Libras in March of 2024. What can they expect? Well, we got the Empress. This is a woman that's got it all. Very loving, very nurturing. Usually has their own business, a business owner, somebody successful. If not, could be mothering type energy. But the Empress has got somebody that's got it together. Now, because these are general readings, it could be an emperor, okay? In the general readings, it goes both ways because not everybody's involved with the feminine aspect of it. But it's clearly telling me that this woman, the Empress, is a very creative, nourishing, nurturing, loving energy. And it's somebody that got their stuff together, knows and understands a lot, is very, very wise, knows how to direct their life, manages a lot of different things. It's a very, very, very beautiful, well kept, well together. It's the ideal. Okay. And for some of you, it could be your mother. I'm just going to tell you, it's different for everyone that you might be mending a spiff or a rift with, okay, or that you want to do it with. This is somebody that you've invested a lot of time into, or time has been spent, or they've invested a lot of time into you. This is the card of generosity, so they've been very generous, or you have been with them in terms of this is both monetary and emotional generosity. So somebody that's invested a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of monetary gain, emotional, just very generous. That's the card of generosity. So this person has been very generous with you, and you're going to be mending, or you've been generous with them, and you're going to be mending this connection, or you want to mend this connection. You're going to be communicating with this person, reaching out to them, or they will you in March. Some of you, again, the timing is different. It could be now, it could be next week, it could be end of March, okay? We're going into the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde in March, the middle of March, more towards that time period. So it could be the time that you reconnect with this person. Or it could be any time up until then, but you're going to be hearing from this person. Can you tell me about the orphaned, please, for Libra? Something that's been confusing. We got the moon. Vague, ambiguous, confusing, not emotionally on the same place. Just the moon is about like not seeing everything clearly. vagueness, like I said, ambiguous, just not clear, okay? Not clear communication in some way with, and we got the Magician, something you've been trying to manifest, or you've been trying everything. You've been trying everything within your abilities, because the Magician is a very capable person. Okay, very capable, has everything it takes to make whatever they want work. But for some reason, it's left you in a place like you've been trying everything you can. This is like taking action, communicating, trying everything you can, but have been getting ambiguous results, or there's been confusion, unclarity that's leading to depression. It's going to be different for all of you, but there's this orphaned, like saying you got everything it takes to make something, to start something, and it's coming with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Like you've been trying everything you can. The card just flew out of the deck. This is about taking initiation in communication, or communicating, or sending a message, or sometimes could be sharp words, harsh words, sharp words. So it's like you've been trying to communicate, or this could be you, or another air sign. Something's going wrong in your communication, or your efforts or attempt to communicate with this person. Okay? And you've been trying everything you can to communicate effectively with this person. But it's like this, with the moon card, it's like there's just confusion going on. And it's leaving you feeling. And then we got the Two of Swords, which is not knowing what to do, or just feeling blocked, or not knowing which path to take, or how to go about doing something. So it's like every form of attempt of communication that you've been making, or this person to you, and they've been trying everything that it can take, or they have everything that it takes to do this, or you do. Because it's coming in on this Orphan card, where you feel like, ugh, it's just like, I just feel like I'm alone in this deal. Now, this could be you trying to do this, whatever it is, and you keep getting blocked. Your attempts at, and swords are always about communication, mental. So you're like feeling like you don't know which way to go with this situation. Because it's always ends up like this, where you're just, they're not getting it, you're not getting it, there's no clarity, there's no understanding, there's no, just, it's just like, what just happened? Why is this happening? And it could be regarding this emperor or this empress. So we got the Balance card, which is telling me that there's a need to balance. There's an imbalance in however this connection is going. Okay, this is a Temperance card, which is about making sure both glasses are half full or full. Like you're making sure that everything is in balance. So there's been some sort of imbalance in the communication, or the attempt to communicate. Okay, it's like, anyway, all I'm getting is that there's been communication that's been letting you down and making you feel orphaned, making you feel alone. Okay, and then we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is putting in the conscious effort or attention to work on it, to perfect and refine whatever you're trying to do, or communicate. Putting in the effort to try to balance, make things more balanced, is the best I can get on that. Let's check out this Unfinished Symphony. And again, this could apply to all these other, like, this could all be one big thing, or it could be part of this never-ending story. You keep communicating with somebody and it just keeps going in circles, and you're just like, what the heck, we never, so Temperance and balance is coming through as the solution. refining, perfecting, and trying to work on it somehow if this connection or relationship is important, or this communication that you're trying to get out there. All right, tell me about this unfinished symphony for Libra. Wow. So we got the Ten of Swords, which is like, it's just taken everything in you. It's been hardcore pain. It's the final, the Ten of Swords is like done. It's right before the death card. It's like you're just barely hanging in there. Okay, so this has been very difficult, and swords are always mental, but could be physical pain too as a result of mental pain. Everything is mental. So this unfinished symphony has been causing you a great deal of pain. You've had to have a lot of strength to like pull through this, or it's requiring you courage to get out of this. And this can go both ways, okay? Being able to tame the wild beast, or being able to bring peace to the situation, or being able to step up and be courageous in this unfinished symphony, because it's like a lack of somebody not taking the initiative, or somebody just it's just been, or not communicating effectively in the right way. Like, she knows how to calm the wild lion, so she just like, you know, when somebody's upset, she's just like, let's just do this, you know, like it's about taming the wild beast, and it's also about having the strength and the courage to overcome. So coming in with this, it's been very, very, like, it's like you're not going to get anywhere unless you have the courage to step up and do it, or to use the right tactic in this unfinished symphony. Because we got the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. It's like you've been through so much trying, or you've been through so much, just generally speaking. But, and it's kind of been, you haven't been using the right approach to like let this person in, or they haven't you. They've just been through so much, they've just been like not letting you through. And then this is the solution of the taming the wild beast, to have and allow things move forward. So communicating, or somebody letting their guard down. So it looks like somebody is going to, let me tell me what's going to happen. And this unfinished symphony is probably likely, could be a part of the mending, could be a part of this never-ending story, and could be a part of the soulmate, but it doesn't have to be. So we got an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini again, or this is you, Libra, that needs to open your heart and let this person through, or they need to do, or this person hasn't done it, but they're gonna be. There's a need for finesse here. Now, this could be a friend, a family member. Take how it resonates. It could be part of the soulmate. It could be anything. But what is this person going to do? It's the unfinished symphony is like, it could be good if you both could be on the same page. It's like we're always blocking ourselves from our ultimate happiness. So we got Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces now, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Emotional maturity. Emotional authenticity, emotional maturity. So we have somebody like, they don't want anybody else. Okay, or you don't want anybody else. This is like waiting for your ship. When is this ship going to come in, right? But feeling like you just keep messing up, or it keeps messing up, or it's just not going anywhere. All your attempts are just not working, or all their attempts just aren't working. But they're coming in for another shot, or you're going in for another shot, because there's a lot of passion here for this unfinished symphony. So in March, I'm trying to give you the best advice I can read out of these cards, which is telling me that there's a need of courage, a need of balance, a need of being able to communicate in the right way, like just a lot of different things going on here. But it's like it could be good, but it's just something's been going very wrong here, and it's right on the verge of just, I mean, this is just the final, like, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is connected to the soulmate card, but I'm going to clarify anyway. Tell me about the soulmate. Wow, we got the 10 of Cups on that. This is your perfect person. This person brings happiness and joy into your life and fulfillment, or it could, obviously the 10 of Cups coming in on the soulmate card is just like, this is definitely it. This is definitely it. But it's not telling me anything specifically about a person. It could be this Empress. It could be this Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. There's two are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And the Empress could be any sign. It could be an Emperor also. All right, so now we got the 9 of Swords on that one. So it's definitely been mental anguish. Sleepless nights. It's like just over and over and over. Swords again being about communication or mental. It's been mental anguish, sleepless nights over the situation, over your soulmate, over this person. And we got the 4 of Pentacles. So it's the Miser card. Somebody's been like holding out their emotions, holding out their feelings, or holding out money. Like just not letting things flow here. Or this person has been financially struggling, because the Miser card is about being tight with money, holding on, just being somebody that's just very not opening up, not letting things flow, not, sometimes could be cheap. Somebody that just doesn't give. And then we have somebody very guarded off, or blocked off, or always feeling like they're being attacked. This is interesting, coming in on a soulmate with the 10 of Cups. So what is the message here? Because it doesn't seem like this is your soulmate. Sorry. Somebody that just doesn't, that just holds on to everything, doesn't let anything, and it's a nightmare, and is guarded and blocked off, or they always feel like they're being attacked, or you do. But it's got this 10 of Cups here, which is like the potential. So we got the Ace of Wands, which is about taking initiative to restart again, which is about passion being ignited and taking a new approach, starting new, making a new approach. So that's good. So somebody wants to try a new approach, because this holding out and being guarded and offended and defensive hasn't been working. It's been leading to nightmare, mental anguish. So there's a new start and a new approach that's going to be taken here. It's the start and a big one. So there must be, why is there going to be this? So we got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is somebody being sneaky, somebody trying to get away with something, which is the Seven of Swords like this, but it's in the reverse. It's like running away, avoiding, avoidance, and avoidant. This is avoidance, avoidant, trying to get away with something, ghosting type of energy. So in the reverse, they're not going to avoid, which, okay, so they're not going to avoid this. So this has been some sort of like blockage, not expressing, not opening up, being held back, being held in, being closed off, being defensive, okay, whether it's you or them, and not avoiding it anymore. Like the runner energy, the not doing that, not avoiding, not being sneaky and being inauthentic, like just being direct. Instead of grabbing the sword and running off with it, it's like, hey, I got the sword, I'm going. It's like that. It's the reverse. So being more direct instead of sneaky about the way they're going about doing it. And we got the Page of Cups. So an expression, an authentic new way of an expression coming through here for you guys on your soulmate. We are each other's teachers. We burn and learn. We grow as we go. We learn as we go. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you guys for March of 2024. Thanks for joining me in Magical Romeo. I'm sending you guys positive energy for all the best. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, you can text me at 818-839-1116. Until next time.